I'm trying to make more videos. Just because I enjoy it so much. I started making them back when I was living out in Albuquerque. And they helped me heal. But I look back though, I'm picking some berries right now. Some blackberries. Some of them are nice and ripe. Oh, they're so good. Oh, they're so good. It's our little blackberry patch right here. I don't know, I look back and I was having such a tough time there. People trying to kill me every week. Spell work. Turns you into one badass mofo, It ain't no joke. I've seen a lot since the Creator exposed this whole world to me that I'd been living in my entire life. I think I've been a sacrifice for every coven in the entire world at this point. And they probably had me for a while, but they ain't got me anymore. And it feels good. I've learned so much about witchcraft. Now, there ain't a soul that can do a damn thing against me in regards to that. And it's nice. It is, it's nice. It feels good. But I felt like, at some point I gotta explain myself. You got all these videos in the past where you're just bitching about this and that. And I don't think most people would understand that aren't involved in those type of things. Around here they would. There's a lot of witches and warlocks around here and whatever they call themselves. And it's fine. I don't have anything against them. I'm friends with a lot of them now. Because I scare them so much and they know that they are powerless against my love. And it feels good. But back when I started in Albuquerque, well, if you know Albuquerque, there's a lot of that going on there too. It was a big deal to me, waking up to it. It was a big deal to me. I was being poisoned and a lot of other things. And it was people that said that they loved me. And it's just kind of scary. Quick little side note. My mama was out here. It's been like 2 weeks now or something. And, I love her. But I'm elevated pretty high right now. My body's so clean. I'm basically a raw vegan. God, I'm dealing with this pita bread I ate the other day, though. God, it was a horrible choice. Such a horrible choice, yo. And I just couldn't allow it. And I know it's strange. It's the first time I'd ever done that in my life. But she'd called me, while she was here, and she was talking to me, and just some of the wretched things that were coming out of her mouth about my brothers and the way that they lived their life. And, I was just horribly insulted. And in fact, it hurt me so much, and I felt it so deeply that I got sick after talking to her. Like I was nauseous, and I got sick after talking to her. And I couldn't allow her to come and see me. I was about an hour and a half. I'm way out here in Union, in Puget Sound. And she was pretty far out there staying with her friend. And I knew that if she came, it was going to set me back probably 2 to 3 weeks. And it was right during the portal. And of course, I don't want to get into their involvement. Eastern stars and all this and that they're involved with. I don't want to get into that, but like, you know, always is something to do with the moon, you know, when everybody wants to come see me because they just want to dump their karma and, you know, the level of horrendous people that I've had at my energy that try and dump all their karma on me is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, look at this. I knew that I couldn't sit here too long. I knew I couldn't sit here too long. You'd be amazed, man. I mean, I don't know. Maybe everybody wouldn't, but the level of surveillance that that I live through daily it's out of this world. Out of this world. Somebody loves me, though. Somebody loves me out there. I've been alone and celibate for over 5 years now. Over 5 years. And it's been good. It's been good. I'm really choosy now on who I let in my energy. And you know, I got so many friends on YouTube, and I know they all can feel me. We feel each other. It's beautiful, actually. It's beautiful. And I got some friends that live in other parts of the world now, and I tell you what, nothing excites me more. Nothing excites me more. One of them is the world's greatest Kundalini yoga teacher ever. And I absolutely love her. She is the most amazing woman I have ever met in my life. And she has helped me so much by just being kind to me. You know? By just being kind. And I'm just so thankful for her. She has some just amazing ancient teachings too that she brings to the table. And I'm gonna tell you what, man, some of it is just mind-blowing, really. Just mind-blowing. I'm so thankful that God brought her into my life. So thankful. And you know, it's kind of interesting because I stopped doing these videos for a while. And I was doing them more, not only to protect myself, but I don't know, man. It's hard to explain how I mean, they use witchcraft and spell work against me every single week. It starts Thursday and it ends Saturday. Every week. Some of it worse than others. Full moons, new moons, eclipses, you know, with the eclipse coming tomorrow. And I've been feeling them all day. I don't know what they're doing, but I can feel it in my head. I'm doing something. Oh, yeah. And it's unfortunate because they just really have no idea of how bad it becomes for them for doing this to me. I am here for a reason. I've lived this long and through unspeakable trauma, frankly, that no one wants to really talk about. And I'm good with it, though, because I know I chose to live this life to help others. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I keep making these videos because because it's kind of nice to piss them off, you know? It's kind of nice. But it is kind of getting old being on my own. I'm finally at that point where I guess I'm opening my heart more. Letting friends in. I'm not worried about getting hurt anymore. There's some good ones over there, but I don't have the right shoes on. I don't have the right shoes on. I'm not worried about getting hurt anymore. I just want to love. You know, I just want to love somebody. It would seem that that's just not that big of a deal to ask for, but it is. It is. People find me very intimidating in some regards, even though I'm very loving and nice and would never hurt a soul. But I do hear your thoughts. I do see your future. I do know everything about you within the first 10 minutes. And I guess that's intimidating. I don't really know. God tells me everything about all of you. And it just is what it is. But I don't use it against you, do I? Never. I don't even say a word to you about it. Because really, I could care less. There's two types of people in this world to me. People that hurt people and people that don't hurt people. Doesn't mean I don't love everyone. Because I do. But some of you, though, are despicable bastards. And I hate your sin. And I'm really tired of being surrounded by all these Masons that I'm surrounded by. You know? I'm just surrounded by these 33rd degree, whatever fucking degree they are. And it gets old, man. You know, they think they're such badasses when they're really just nothing. And I'm sure there's some good ones out there, but I guess you'll have to let me know when we get to that point. Right now it's still me, and me. The Creator, all my angels, all my ancestors, all these lower vibrating entities that help me out every single day, all of which I love deeply, deeply. You know, the ones that scare the hell out of you people, the ones that you, for some reason, didn't know were my friends. And I'm happy to be alive right now. I feel so good for my age. I feel so in shape. I'm so clean right now. I don't drink anything, no alcohol, no weed, nothing. I'm just super clean. And it feels really good. It feels really, really good. It's tough being a raw vegan, though. It's tough, man. It gets expensive these days. It gets expensive. It amazes me what I spend on food, really. You know. Amazes me. And I need to slow down on it. I'm trying to figure out how to balance it a little bit better because because I'm ready to move on. Yeah, I am. I'm ready to move on. And some of these people here watch this too. I love where I work. I do. I'm basically a plumber, an electrician, a carpenter. I do everything. Everything here. And it's a beautiful resort. It's a nice place. Tons of character. Amazing animals. Just my animal friends are everywhere. They've kept me such good company here. The beach is just right there. It's beautiful. But again, I'm just I'm like a good luck token that everybody keeps around, and I can't be that anymore. God's moving me on. And when he moves me on fast. Fast. I'm super thankful for it too. I am. And I'm so thankful for all my new friends. I love you so much. And the world's gonna get better. Just a little longer.